Hi, welcome again to my channel. If this is your first time of watching me, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you are returning viewers, thank you for coming back to watch this channel. The Lord is going to bless you in the name of Jesus. What I will be sharing with you today is about an incident that is now trending in the world. This is now taking place in the church, in the Christendom. My mom went to the market, and so when she came back, she narrated incidents that happened over there in the market in Lagos. She saw some group of people gathering close to the lagoon in Lagos, and they were talking, crowd of people, they were talking, and so she decided to ask what has happened. And they told her, oh, there is a woman who came here and she jumped into the lagoon because her husband married another woman. I said, wow, that is very strange, and that is, I don't think she's all right. But meanwhile, I understand the fact that when you love somebody and you are betrayed by the person you love, some certain reaction is expected, but not to the extent of you taking your own life. There is a lesson I want to draw from that scenario. I know it is a very terrible experience for the woman, because killing herself is the worst mistake. It's the worst thing she has ever done. Let me talk to you. You must understand that as a family, you must understand that if there is peace, if there is harmony in that your family, the devil does not like it. If you look at what is trending these days, the devil is destroying homes, divorce here and there, and terrible events. I saw one of a man who pushed down his wife that is pregnant, pushed her down from the upstairs, and she died with that pregnancy. One of the things I want to draw your attention to is that, you see, no matter what happened to you in your marriage, killing yourself or killing your husband or killing your wife or killing your children is never the solution to the problem. Taking your life or the life of your husband or your children does not solve any problem. For example, the woman that jumped into the lagoon and committed suicide, what does she gain? She did not gain anything. She may thought that, oh, let me just kill myself, then I'll be free from this depression. But she only gave the opportunity to the second woman to take over her position. Never you allow any woman to take your place in your marriage. You must take your stand and pray for your marriage to work out. If the man is maltreating you and your life is at risk, there is a threat of life, the Bible permitted separation. You separate from that person. Let him work on his temper. Let him work on himself. When both of you have worked on yourself, then you can now come back together. You see, you must understand that marriage is a very difficult thing. Very difficult things. A lot of people, you see them smiling outside, but inside, a lot of things is going on there. And I want you to know that there is no perfect marriage. No, there is no perfect marriage anywhere. And so when your husband starts misbehaving or your wife starts misbehaving, abusing him or her, no, that is not the solution. See, you must learn to involve Christ in your home. You have to build your marriage on Christ. It's only Christ that can help you in that storm you are facing in your marriage. It's only God that can help you. Killing yourself, committing suicide, drinking sniper is not the solution. Killing yourself is never a solution to any problem you are facing in your marriage. It is madness when you decide to take away your life because your husband or your wife is cheating on you. It does not make sense, because if you died, they will go after that woman or after that man they are pursuing. They will marry the man, they will marry the woman. That means you are the one that loses when you suspect something going on wrongly in your home. You have to learn to take your stand in prayer. You must learn to stand in gap for your husband. You must learn to stand in gap for your wife. Scatter any wrong relationship you notice between your wife or between your husband and anybody. You have to pray against it. If you know the name of the woman or the name of the man that want to scatter your marriage, you mention their names in prayer and ask God to deal with them. You ask God to separate them, and your husband separate them and your wife. This is very, very important for your home to stand. Because when a home break, most of the time it's the children that used to suffer it. Yes, it's the children. The most beautiful thing is when you and your husband or you and your wife raised the children together. Because the children are already used to you. When you bring another man or another woman into the family, it will affect the children. It will affect them emotionally. It will affect them psychologically. And so it is not wise for you to go ahead and destroy yourself and kill yourself because somebody is not being faithful in the marriage. It does not worth it. I understand that heartbreak is something that is very terrible things, that somebody you so much trust that you don't even expect such an attitude or character, such a betrayal from him or her, and the person shocked you. The person did what you'd never expect. It's a very terrible experience, very painful experience, very painful, very, very painful. But the solution is not for you to kill yourself. The solution is for you to take your stand for your home. Take your stand. Pray, 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 and destroy the intention of the enemy concerning your marriage. And don't be deceived by medias. Don't be deceived by medias. Don't be deceived by medias. When you see what is happening on the internet, many people are living a fake life on the media. Many people are living a fake life, very fake life. Don't compare your husband with people you see on media, or compare your husband with anybody. Because most of the time, if you want to trace of course, there are some men or women who have in their blood cheating. But there are some people that it is the situation they are facing in their marriage that push them to that extent of going ahead and going to cheat or doing things that are wrong. Don't frustrate your husband. Let your husband have peace of mind in his house. If you are somebody that does not give your husband peace of mind, you can expect anything to happen in that marriage because you are the cause of it. Are you getting my point? Of course, adultery is not justified. It's a sin against God. Don't push your husband into committing adultery. Let your husband feel welcome in his house. Let him have peace of mind in his house. Don't be a troublesome woman. Don't be an abusive woman. If you are somebody that always abuse your husband, you always curse your husband, you curse his mother, curse his father, curse his family member, somebody who always look for trouble, the truth is that by doing so, you are killing the love that man have for you. The love that man have for you will begin to die. Or you are a man who so abusive, you always abuse your wife. The truth is that you will kill your love in the heart of that woman. The truth is that, and it falls into both sides. Men naturally love the woman who submits themselves unto their husband. They are naturally being loved by their husband, except the man that has the blood, that has the spirit of cheating in him. And it falls to the side of the man. When you love your wife and you show care to your wife will naturally submit herself to you. Are you getting my point? Of course, there is nothing that justifies being unsubmissive, but you must understand that you have to play your own role. You have to be faithful in your responsibility of showing love to your wife, being caring towards your wife. This is very, very essential. And you don't deny your husband of his right. By the time you begin to deny your husband of his right. The truth is that if that man does not have self-control, man will go outside. The truth is that there is an extent to how a man can bear things. A true child of God will try to cope with the situation, but there are some that they cannot take it. When they have think over the situation, they just make decision. Yes, they just make decision and say, well, if that is the case, let me go and do this and that. I get my point. Don't deny your husband of his right. There are women who are stingy with their body towards their husband. They behave as if they love their husband. They are so submissive to their husband in the church. They do, the way they behave now, you will think that is how they are. But when they are inside, they change their attitude, their character towards their husband. And these are frustrating situations that can push a man to do things that are ungodly. And so to avoid such kind of situation, submit yourself to your husband. Don't deny your husband of his right towards your body. Do you understand me? I pray that will not be our own case in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And the moment you begin to sense something going on in your marriage, you see, as a woman, you must be prayerful. You must be a prayerful person. If you are a prayerless wife, the enemy will take your home. You must be prayerful. You must give yourself to prayer. Because if you are prayerless, the enemy will destroy your home. As a wife, give yourself to prayer. It's not every time you'll be sleeping and sleeping. Give yourself in the midnight, wake up and pray for your husband, pray for your children. Lay your hands on them and bless them. Prophesy into your home. By standing in gap for your husband in prayer, Lord will deliver him from those strange women. See, there are strange women outside today. They are looking for a ready-made man. They are looking for husband to snatch, and so they will not do it in a just normal way. They will use everything. They will use diabolical way. They will use satanic power, witchcraft power, in order to steal your husband from you. And this is the reason why you, as a person, you have to take your stand by standing in gap. Pray for your home. Don't be a woman who cannot pray. You must be prayerful. You must be prayerful. From that situation, stand in gap for your husband, and the Lord will help you in the name of Jesus Christ. Killing yourself is never a solution to any problem in the marriage. Committing suicide can never solve any problem. If you kill yourself, the man will go ahead and marry that side chick, and he will move on. They will forget you. Killing yourself is not the solution. Maybe you are there, you are watching me, you are thinking, let me just kill myself, everything will be over. If you kill yourself, you will go to hellfire. That's the truth. You will go to hellfire. You will suffer in hellfire. Killing yourself is not a solution. You get my point? Stand in gap. If the man is abusing you and your life is at risk, separate yourself from that man before he kills you. Separate yourself. Separate yourself. Take good care of yourself. It is better to be alive and serve God than for somebody to kill you. And don't use your own hand to kill yourself. I get my point. Have to stand in gap for your home. Pray for your marriage. Pray for your marriage. Pray for your husband. Pray for your wife. Pray for your wife. The Lord will help you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And the last thing I want to say, don't involve third party in your marriage. By the time you start reporting your husband to your friends, reporting your husband here and there, reporting your wife here and there, there is no man who loves that kind of thing. And there is no woman who loves that kind of thing. Because if you report your wife or you report your husband to anybody, it is to your own shame, because they will no longer honor your wife or honor your husband. They will not honor him again. Reporting him to people here and there, family member here and there, is never the solution. I get my point. If you have talked to him and he does not listen, you talk to somebody that you know he respects so much, somebody that can talk to him, somebody that have influence over him. You talk to the person, not somebody who is also cheating. Another thing is that in case maybe your own case is a very complicated case, you can reach out to me, seek for counsel, or you can reach out to your man of God and seek for counsel, so that you can be guided on what to do, the step to take that is going to help you overcome the situation you are facing in your marriage. The will of God is that your home is going to be a blessed home, full of peace and joy. I pray for you in the name of Jesus Christ that this message will meet you at the point of your needs in the name of Jesus Christ. And if this is your first time of watching me, please subscribe, follow, like, share, comment. God bless you. in the name of Jesus Christ. See you next time.